What's going on, y'all? So I just wanted to talk about something, right? I wanted to talk about how this NWO New World Order shit is truly upon us right now. And I'm not saying that to, cause no fear. Y'all already know this. But I just want to talk about something real quick. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, right? And it sort of correlates with what I'm about to tell y'all. It's a story about how I became aware, not on a spiritual level, but more on a worldly type of level, if that makes any sense. Like as far as speaking about things that we've been lied to about, like, are there devil worshippers in hip hop and Illuminati and the fake food and shit like that. That's what I was starting to learn about. And this is how it happened for us. It started off when I was 11 years old, and then I was in like 6th or 7th grade. And I used to have a friend. He had came up to me one day before we was going to class, and he was talking about angels versus demons. I'm like, what is you talking about? Is this like a movie or what? You know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, this is real. Like, he said, this is something that's about to happen or some shit like that. And he's like, go on YouTube and search up Illuminati. Just search it up. And I went on there and I started, just finding the shit out. And it was interesting to me. Not on the level that, I want to get into that type of shit, but it was interesting to find this shit out because it was hidden. I didn't hear nobody talk about that shit until he came to me and said something about it. And during this time, I'm sitting here searching shit. I'm finding out about, hip hop and the true, people who do sacrifices and people who put subliminal messages in their music and in their music videos and shit like that. That was when motherfuckers was playing the songs backwards and finding shit in there. I think they still do shit like that for real. But I was finding so much shit out. I was finding shit out about the gay hip hop and the black boule and the secret societies and what they do, and a lot of sick shit behind that, what I found out at such a young fucking age, right? But I was able to handle and digest this information properly. Like there wasn't, any type of, I wasn't all out in the street like telling everybody, and I only really talked about it if somebody really brought it up. Because mind you, 2011, 2012, 2013, I think 2014, this was the time when people were scared of the Illuminati, like literally scared. Like you couldn't even talk about the shit, and people call you devil worshiper. Like, anyways, I continued to search shit, and I started to find out about clone meat and about pork, because at the time I was still eating pork. You know what I'm saying? This is fast forward in a few years, and I found out about the pork and started watching videos about that, and learning that the pig is mixed species and it's not a real animal and all that shit, and people still eat that shit when the pig is literally one of the most disgusting animals on this fucking planet. But you know what I'm saying? That's besides the point. I was learning about a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Around this time, sometime before that actually, my sister was talking about microchips. You know what I'm saying? They was talking about, the government go microchip everybody by 2013 or some shit like that. And mind you, I was already finding this shit out before her. You know what I'm saying? So it was interesting to see that shit. Like it was crazy. She was like sort of aware of shit. And it was interesting to see that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it correlates with today. But I started listening to B.O.B. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but he used to be like a top artist, and then he, basically transitioned into telling the truth and, basically exposing shit. I don't know if y'all ever heard any of his mixtapes from like I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, maybe. There were elemental mixtapes, like he'd make one fire, water, earth, all that shit, and he was talking about a lot of shit. And that's how one of the ways I found out about, you know, the fake sky and, you know what I'm saying, and the whole flat earth, round earth theory. I really don't care too much about that. That never really interests me that much. I was just learning about a lot of shit. Excuse me. And I started to become like hip to everything that was going on. Like I was looking past, I started getting so interested that everything that I looked at, movies, TV, all that, I looked past it and tried to find the message. And I always came to the conclusion of what I was looking for, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever I was watching. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, they got the eye and the triangle, oh, Illuminati over there, Illuminati, yup, that's definitely Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was true. Like, it's true. That's what they do. They put the truth in the fucking movies. And, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. But I told y'all that story because it correlates with what's going on today with these whole Vienna sausages that they're trying to give out. They include, of course, like I told y'all, nanotechnology and fucking chips and all types of shit. All of that shit. I even told y'all in the video that they took down and blocked me for it. Dubai, what was going on in Dubai, they was painting, man, all that shit. And what I'm seeing now more recently is the feminization and the ultra feminine men in hip hop. Like I told y'all, I was learning about the microchips, the gay hip hop, the black boule, Illuminati, all that shit. And it's going on right now. It's been going on, but it's all coming the fuck together. As far as this whole little new world, you know, order bullshit that they trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing people like Kid Cudi. This is like his second time wearing a dress. You know what I'm saying? Who knows how many more times he did. But this is the second time I seen it. You know, you got fucking Russell Westbrook, whatever the fuck his name is. The basketball nigga, whatever the fuck he do. I don't know. He also wearing a fucking dress. You know what I mean? Then you got fucking niggas like Lil Nas. I feel like he is like the pinnacle of this fucking this gay agenda. Like the pinnacle right now, boy. Oh my god, dude. Like on some real shit. Like but all of this shit has been coming together. And I'm not saying this to cause any fear once again. I'm not trying to do any of that shit. I'm just telling y'all this because it's not going to last and it's all coming to an end. It's just funny because it's like this process has been sped up. For real. It's just crazy when you come to the conclusion that we really in this shit now. Like, we really in here. Like, we really in here. We really in this shit right now. This whole transhumanism shit, you know what I'm saying? You got the feminized men and hip hop, and then you got the women that's supporting it. When y'all low key don't know that y'all in competition with these, you know what I mean? Never mind. I ain't even finna. It's just crazy, y'all. But that's really all I had to say for today. I just wanted to bring that to y'all attention because all of this shit that I tell y'all about, they make it look cool. You know what I'm saying? They make it appealing, especially to the younger generation. That's why they get these fucking celebrities and shit to come out with shit like this and come out with a dress and, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Young Thug was like the seed. He placed the seed for people to start, you know what I'm saying, men in hip hop to start doing that same shit. Wearing dresses and acting feminine and all that shit. All the fucking time. Like, that shit is, I mean, do what you do, but that should just be uncomfortable sometimes. You know what I'm saying? For a nigga to be moving his body like that. Like, what is all that? Like, but it's just funny because now you're seeing the men dress like women and the women dress like men. I'm starting to see that more with the females, especially with Coil Ray. Like, I don't know, bro. But what the fuck do I know? That's really all I had to say for today. Out, y'all. Peace.